Here are your 250 highlights from Monster Energy Supercross SMX in Indianapolis. Hayden Deegan needing a bounce back after missing the podium 2 races in a row after winning 3 weeks ago. And the championship battle had tilted in the direction of the Frenchman Tom Vial. Daxton Pennick with a good start early. Gonna have to battle with Cameron McAdoo though.
Yeah, this was a wild night, but I said at the top of the show, this guy, Cameron McAdoo's been sneaky. And he's had 3 second place finishes in a row. You keep knocking out those seconds like that, that win is just around the corner, and man, he has been riding superb.
But Vial, the series leader, gets around Pennick for second. There's Max Anstey, who was leading the points a week ago. More bad luck and problems for him. So Vial, we wanted to see the battle between he and McAdoo, but here's Vial in the whoops.
Yeah, I hated to see that for Tom Vial because I felt like I still feel like that. He's a completely different guy than he was at the beginning of this series, and I think he's here to stay and contend and be a title threat.
You saw Deegan sneak by Vial when Vial went down. That will loom large in a moment because he takes second, but there is McAdoo taking the race 1 win. So we go to race number 2. Like I said, Deegan needed the bounce back, and he sure got it here. Starts to go to work early on his teammates.
Yeah.
And Jalik Swoll also up front.
Yeah,
Yep.
That was a great start by Jalik Swoll, and I've been saying if he can continue to get those good starts like he does, we're gonna see a lot more of him.
So there's Deegan to the lead, and here's the challenge.
Yeah.
Seth Hammaker, look out.
Well, that was a good replay right there. And what happened is Hammaker over-jumped the double just before that triple and still went to try to do the triple, comes way short. Matt Crash will end his night for the most part.
Oh, and Pierce Brown, a tough one, luckily unhurt. And he was struggling in the first race where he got 12th. But
hey,
Brown will
this guy's a quiet contender. He ain't far out of the points championship.
So Deegan wins race number 2. McAdoo would end up finishing second. So now we're looking at each rider with a first and second going into the 3rd race. They were tied. Here they are. Gate picks. Probably a little tension as well.
Of course.
It's on the line.
I mean, all these guys, it's winner take all, right? So whoever wins out of these two beats these two.
And there it comes undone for Deegan. He tags the tough block. That's him starting that pile up. Vial to the lead, but Deegan is essentially out of contention now already.
He was, but he would have a really good comeback. But right there, he just kind of gets squeezed down, and his foot peg collected that tough block and sent him on a 180. That's what happens if had he gotten a better start out of the gate, he would have been able to dodge that.
Here is Vial. Good rebound in race number 3. He'll take the checkered flag, and that'll be enough for second overall because Deegan had to make the comeback ride in this one. That bumped him down to 3rd. And Cameron McAdoo, who has become, dare I say, McAdoo is Mr. Consistency in this series. 2-2-1 in the last 4 races. He takes the congrats from Brown, who did rebound in this 3rd race, and Vial. And of course, the kiss from his wife, Maddie. And the red plate. He takes over the championship lead.
Yeah, I love what I saw from Cameron McAdoo, and he is well deserved. He's put himself in the right spot every single weekend.
These are the results from the Triple Crown. Vial, as I said, upends Deegan to still second there at the end. Pierce Brown, bad starts, crashes, you name it, still ends up 4th overall with a strong ride in the final race. And Cody Schock was riding about 6 days after a broken collarbone.
Yeah, that's incredible. I think he gets the Tough Man Competition award after this weekend. That's incredible. When I heard that he was lining up, I'm like, get out of town.
Yeah. Plate on the collarbone, 5th overall. As I mentioned, McAdoo now leading the championship as we show you the points here by 2 over Vial. You said that Pierce Brown is a title contender. He is. He's still 3rd, but Deegan's not quite out of it. And there's a lot left and a couple weekends off in the 250 East Division for these guys to try to get stronger and come back and battle again.